Yo, what's going on? Basically, so I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to. First of all, let's turn this on. Okay, so usually when you are gonna be using wrenches, an open end wrench, a regular style traditional wrench is usually the way to go. This is how you use a wrench. So let's say this is a bolt you have. You want to maybe loosen it. You could either take this side if you like this type of shape. Then you would loosen it by turning it left. And you would pop it off, put it back on, turn left, take it off. You would keep doing it until whatever you're trying to take off is off. Now let's say you wanted to use the other side. Then, I don't know, you'd probably just put it on whatever bolt you're using or you're trying to take off and turn left, take it off again, turn it left, and then take it off, and then you would turn it left again. And tightening it, it's almost the same. You would usually grab like either whichever side fits the best, either this side or this side. I would go with this side first. It depends on whether or not it's working good or not for you. So I would just take it, put it on. I gotta act like I'm kind of loosening or tightening. Instead, you would turn it this way, and then you take it off again, put it on, turn it. Okay. That's not as tight as it was as I loosened it. So in reality, if this were a bolt, it would be a little bit more loose than it was, because I would say I loosened it about 3 or 6 turns, and so far I've only tightened it 2 turns. So that should tell you. That's also should tell you something about like tightening stuff. Whenever you tighten stuff, you usually have to tighten it so that it's actually tightened. If you take it off, it's gonna loosen up, and it's gonna be loose. You gotta make sure whenever you tighten it, it's actually on tighter than when you actually took it off. And same thing if you wanted to use this side. You would just put it on, tighten it, and you would just keep going. I know it's a lot harder than how it actually looks. It's pretty intimidating. But you'll end up getting the hang of it. It's not always this wrench either. It could be like a 9/16 or like a 10 millimeter or 14, 12, 8. And then maybe you'll end up using ratchets. But that stuff usually goes that it takes a whole separate video to explain something like that. How a ratchet compared to this, completely different world. But yeah, that's basically how you would tighten using a wrench. How to use a wrench. It's a pretty simple way of tightening and loosening things.